Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Monster Hunter World video, and today we're going to be talking about tempered footprints. So basically, to get you caught up to speed, after you beat the campaign, you beat Xeno, you have the availability to fight tempered monsters, which are basically the same as normal monsters, except they do more damage. They don't have any increased health or anything, they just hit you harder. You can tell what enemy you're fighting is tempered because they will have a purple icon surrounding their character in the investigation/quest screen, but it won't be in-game, so it's only in the quest screen when you go to accept one. When you beat the game, you're going to be HR 13, and then from HR 13 to 29, you're going to be fighting threat level 1 monsters. After you beat the quest at HR 29, it unlocks again at HR 30, and then from 30 to 49, you're going to be fighting threat level 2 monsters, and then once that happens, you have to complete another quest to unlock HR 50 and have the ability to fight tempered elder dragons. Then you can continue forever until you want to stop, or Capcom releases more monsters at higher HR ranks, but for the moment, you're 100% done. To find tempered enemies, you're going to need to find their footprints. Your scoutflies are going to be marked blue instead of green when you find some, except the only problem is that they are pretty rare and not so common, and are kind of hard to find, so that's what the purpose of this video is going to be today. So to start, we're going to talk about where to find threat level 1 monster tracks, and we're going to be going to the Wildspire Waste for this one. So in the Wildspire Waste, there's two paths that I found. The first path is to go to the first camp and slide down that hill right ahead of you. Go past the watered swampy area, and in this archway there should be two footprints right underneath, and then if you continue forward there should be two more past the stream of water. There isn't many, and I looked around that area, I couldn't find any more, but those are some quick 4 footprints for you right there. The next set of footprints I found is in the exact same direction. Instead, go down the hill like before. There should be footprints right there. Then go to the waterfall near where Juratos should spawn, and some of those should appear there as well. Continue through the hole in the wall that leads to that rocky area, and there should be some footprints behind the Tower of Rocks. And then to finish, take a left, pick up the footprints, and then grab the mucus or mud track spot on the wall straight ahead. You may have to go to a different map and then come back for the footprints to reset because sometimes they don't even appear. So you could go to the Wildspire Waste, get the footprints, go to the ancient forest, and then come back to the Wildspire Waste, and they should be there. For threat level 2 footprints, I started at the Elder Recess and grabbed the footprint in the southern west part of the map where the lava Seoth lives. I'm pretty sure I butchered that name, but it's the big lava fish in the southwest part of the map. Then go to the Coral Highlands and pick up the Kieran tracks at the place where you fight Kieran, as well as some tracks in the area below that you're currently in. Afterwards, I go up to where Legiana sleeps and then grab that claw mark or fur patch, whatever it happens to be, and then that's usually my run. Eventually, you want to do this enough times to get an investigation from it. Now, this works for both threat level 1, 2, and most importantly 3 as well, but for obviously this case, we're going to be focusing on 1 and 2. So to explain it better, I'll use this chart from a Reddit user named Ray Bunny, so shout out to you. So for example, if I find tempered footprints of Odogaron and he gives me an investigation from those footprints, the quest could possibly have me hunt down a Diablos or Rathalos because they are within the same threat level. Same obviously goes for threat level 1 and 3. If I am hunting and if I find Anjanath footprints, I'll be getting any monster and I get an investigation from it, the monster will be any threat level 1 monster. It's not the exact monster you get the footprints from, it's with any monster within that threat level. So the whole point of this is to basically farm the footprints to get an investigation out of it, and then get to the next part, which we'll talk about in a second. Once you get an investigation that suits your needs, whether you need to get HR 13 or HR 30 quest, do the quest and equip the Ghillie Mantle, and then hide behind the monster and grab its footprints without being seen so you can get more investigations. Because obviously to track the tempered monster, you have to track its footprints. So if the monster has no clue you're there, it's just going to keep walking and making more footprints, like in this clip that I'm showing with Odogaron. I had the Ghillie Mantle on, and I just followed behind him and kept picking up his tracks until I got more investigations. Once that happens, you just want to rinse and repeat those for an endless loop until you hit the next rank. So if you're fighting, let's say, a monster that is very easy for you, you can kill them in like 10 to 15 minutes. Because remember, they don't have any increased health, they just do more damage. So if you're pretty comfortable with, let's say, fighting Rathalos, and you get a Rathalos quest, you basically want to dedicate maybe 5 or 10 minutes of the fight, unless it's a very 15-minute fight. If it's a 50-minute fight, you want to dedicate maybe 5 to 10 minutes just following behind him in your Ghillie Mantle, picking up his footprints until you get an investigation, and then keep redoing that every single time you do the investigation, because you obviously get 5 to 8 attempts on these. So you can keep doing this consistently and getting tons of investigations, and you can never lose any. So just to recap, if you're HR 13 to 29, fight the threat level 1 monsters and get those footprints by using the Wildspire Waste Pass I showed. Then once you hit HR 30, find the footprints in the Elder Recess and the Coral Highlands, and continue farming monsters until you hit HR 50 to then fight tempered elder dragons. I myself have yet to reach HR 50. I believe I'm HR 35. But once I do, I will also be doing a guide on how to get tempered Elder Dragon footprints, because as I've heard, they're a little bit more difficult to come by. So definitely stay tuned for that. And with that, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Hope this was very informative. I saw a few people a little bit confused about tempered stuff, about tempered footprints, so I thought I'd explain that a little bit more since I have a little bit more knowledge on it now. Like the video if you guys did enjoy. I really do appreciate you sticking around. Subscribe if you're new. I cover a lot of monster hunter content like guides, tutorials, other stuff like that. The solo guides I've been coming out with. I have another one coming soon, of course. I just wanted to fit this in because we've been doing a lot of solo guides, and I'd rather put this in the video as a little bit of a break. My 2 most recent Monster Hunter World videos are going to be on screen if you guys did miss those. Definitely go check that out. With that, guys, hope you have a great rest of your day, and peace out.